The various controls in Lightroom are divided into panels. In this video, you'll gain more familiarity with these panels and the lights out display mode. With all the controls available in Lightroom, it's easy to lose sight of the fact that ultimately our work is about the image itself. The question is, how do you focus your attention on the image with all the distractions that are in front of you? Once again, Lightroom provides several ways to personalize your workspace and make it possible to look at your images in the best light. So Lightroom's controls are found mostly in 4 panels. So there's the top panel here, which consists of the module picker. There's the left panel, a right panel, a toolbar, and a film strip at the bottom. All these panels are useful at times, but sometimes it's not necessary to have them visible. Let's see how to control the behavior of these panels on an individual basis and then globally. So I'm going to start up here in the module picker. If you right-click on the module picker, you can see I can choose which modules are actually appearing up here in the module picker. So I can control by selecting or deselecting. Say, for example, I don't use the web module. I can deselect web, and now it will not appear up here. Now, if I want to hide the entire module picker, I select the arrow at the very top and click on it, and now the module picker is hidden. It can always be brought back by clicking on the arrow icon again. So let me show you how you can further control the hiding and revealing of this module picker. If I right-click on this arrow up here, I have it selected at manual right now. What that means is that it won't do anything until I click on this arrow. If I right-click and then choose Auto Hide and Show, watch what happens. When my mouse is over the module picker, it appears. But as soon as I move my mouse away from the module picker, it disappears. Now I'm going to bring my mouse back up to the module picker area. It appears. I'm going to right-click again, and this time I'll select Auto Hide. I'll move my mouse away from the module picker. It disappears. But now when it comes back up, it will not appear until I click on the arrow. I generally keep this set to manual. I don't like it to be going on and off on me. I get confused, frankly. So I just leave it at manual. Now there was one more option here when you right-click on the arrow. It's called Sync with the Opposite Panel. If I want the behavior of the film strip on the bottom to sync with the behavior of my module picker, I select this. Now watch what happens when I select this arrow. You see both the module picker and the film strip are hidden, and now both are revealed. I'm going to deselect that. I don't use that much. Okay, so now let's move over to the left panel. And once again, we have similar behavior as up with the module picker. With this arrow, I can hide that left panel or reveal it. I can right-click on that arrow and select Auto Hide and Show, Auto Hide, and also sync with the opposite panel. In this case, it will be now the right panel. I'm going to leave this at manual. One other thing about the left and right panels, watch what happens when I move my cursor over to the edge there and click and drag. I can actually control the size of that panel up to a point. And this holds true over on the right panel as well. So at the bottom here below the preview area, this is not technically a panel, but the toolbar can be controlled with the T key. If I hit T, it will hide the toolbar, and if I hit T again, it will reveal it. Okay, so down here at the very bottom is the tool strip. Once again, if you hold your cursor over the edge between the tool strip and the toolbar, so down here at the bottom is the tool strip, and once again, notice how if I hold my cursor here between the tool strip and the toolbar and enlarge that film strip, or I can shrink it down like that. And as I mentioned up above with the module picker, you can hide and reveal the film strip with this arrow, and you can also sync it with the opposite panel, which is the module picker up above. I want to show you a keyboard command that I use all the time, and that's the Tab key. Watch what happens when I hit the Tab key. The left and right panels are now hidden. When I hit the Tab key again, they're revealed. So if I hold down the Shift Tab key look what happens. The left panel, the right panel, the module picker, and the film strip are all now hidden. Only the toolbar remains, and if I hit the T key, I can get rid of that as well. So let me go ahead and bring all those panels back by hitting Shift-Tab. So I want to point out some features of the left and right panels. So notice when I click on this triangle next to the catalog panel, it opens, and when I click on the folders panel, it opens, so they're both open now. I can control the behavior of this panel by right-clicking up here by catalog, and I can put it in what's called the solo mode. Now watch what happens with the solo mode. I have catalog open. Now I'm going to open up folders, catalog closed. So I think this is a really good way of keeping distractions to the minimum and also optimizing your workspace. You may notice that you can also choose which panels appear in the left panel. And I can select or deselect here. For example, if I don't use publish services, I'll deselect that and it will not appear in the left panel. I'm going to put that back on. So this behavior that I just pointed out to you holds true over here in the right panel as well. So if I want to put this in the solo mode, I can do that as well or not. So the left panel and the right panel act independently. So I can have this panel on the right in the solo mode and the left panel not in solo mode. Now I'd like to show you how to choose between different screen modes. If you look here under Window, Screen Mode, you can see there's several options. And let me walk you through the different options. I'm going to start with Normal. And you can see how normal functions. At the very top, we have the menu bar and then the title. And the functionality of this mode is such that on a Mac at least, I can now resize, if I want to, I can resize this window. I have some control over that window. Now, if I choose down here under Screen Mode, Full Screen, I have lost my menu bar at the top. I can reveal it by holding my cursor back to the top like this. But also notice that I can't resize the workspace. And on a Mac at least, the dock does not appear when I hold my cursor at the bottom where I have my dock. Let me go back up here and get the menu bar to appear by holding the cursor up at the top. And then I'm going to show you something that's new to Lightroom 5, and that's the full screen preview. I'll go ahead and select that there. Now look at that. That's a great way to view your images without any of the distractions of the menu bar or any of the panels. And I'll simply select the F key to bring me back to a different screen mode. So if I want my menu bar to appear, I'll select Window, Screen Mode, and Full Screen with Menu Bar. This is the screen mode that I mostly work in. It's really easy to cycle through the different screen modes using a keyboard command. For example, the F key is going to always bring you straight to the full screen mode, full screen preview. If you hold down the Shift F key, you can cycle through the various options until you find the option that works right for you. So let me just show you one more feature here, and that's the Lights Out feature. It's really simple. All you have to do is hit the L key, and you can see how that dims the workspace around the image preview. And one more time with the L key goes completely dark. It's a great way to get rid of all the clutter around your picture and really take a look at the picture itself without all the distractions around it. One more time with the L key brings back all my panels. As you've seen, there are many options for putting the focus back on the image. No one person will use all the methods I've shown here. Find the ones that work for you, then get on to the most important thing, making your images look great.